Hey everybody, it's your boy Jay Rich. You know me, Spider-Man, all day, every day. Check it out. We're talking about Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 3.
And beautiful sky.
Whoever it was that you were in love with, it sounds more like her.
Her? That's ridiculous.
Do not bring me into this.
Knock it off!
What? Just never noticed how black your eyes were.
They were replaced by my father as a method of torture.
He picked a pretty set.
I love the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie. The fact that, James Gunn and crew could take such a, let's be real, bottom of the barrel set of characters that only a few comic fans even know who they are, and turn them into like this iconic team that stands strong within the MCU. Now, the second one, I know a lot of people had their issues with it. I still thought it was a decent movie, but let me tell you, Volume 3 is literally an emotional roller coaster. I couldn't stop figuring out where my feelings were, because one, let's just start off and say that there's a lot going on in this movie, and this is a way to sum up the trilogy. And man, they were jumping from one storyline to another, but it wasn't terrible. I think that Volume 3 is my favorite of the three movies. I really loved the villain of this, the High Evolutionary. This is their best villain, and actually a very cool villain, because he has this crazy god complex. And again, I'm not going to give too much away, but there's actually a connection with him and Rocket, and Rocket is the meat and the heart and soul of this movie. I thought that, man, they told you the whole story of Rocket, because there's a lot of people who are coming in not knowing too much about Rocket, especially if you're just watching the movies. This movie answers everything, just literally answers every question from the origin on. Man, there are, just in the movie overall, there are a lot of sad moments. There's a lot of humor. They didn't lose their Guardians of the Galaxy charm. There's some good action sequences. I love everyone's gonna talk about the corridor action sequence. That was awesome. The one thing that I felt was not necessarily a bad, but an unnecessary thing was Adam Warlock. Now, I liked Adam Warlock, and he, his entrance, I liked his entrance. His entrance into the movie was just bang, and just to let you know who I am. But then kind of after that, I felt like he was just a little set piece. Now, it was fine, everybody brought their A game with the acting and all that stuff. So I gotta give everybody their props on that. And I feel like this is a good end to a trilogy. You don't get that a lot of times with a lot of movies. This felt good. Afterwards you felt yeah, this is how you end a trilogy. There are 2 post-credit scenes, so stick around. All in all, I think Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 was a great film. I think this was the best MCU movie since No Way Home. So when you get a chance and you go out and see it, come right back, and comment and let me know what you think. Maybe you felt differently. Maybe you agree with me. Don't forget to subscribe, all that jazz. You know what I'm saying? Help a brother out.